Alright, tool groupies, I've been releasing a variety of different videos surrounding Kobalt pliers. And I've been doing that just so I could point out some differences in the pliers over the last 2 decades, because I've got older pliers all the way up to the newest pliers that they currently got in store. And there's a bunch of differences that you can check out on those pliers over the years that will tell you whether or not they have enhanced or dropped the quality of those tools. There's certain things you can look at and figure out that will basically tell you whether or not they have switched manufacturers or enhanced or dropped the quality of the pliers that you're paying for. The original pliers that I've got here with the navy blue and black grip was a much better quality tool than what you've seen in the past 10 years. Well, during the time in which those pliers was made, tool brands all across the US was outsourcing everything to Chinese factories because they were wanting to get the same quality tool at a cheaper price and make more money. So those factories had a vested interest in producing a good quality tool. Once they got all these tool brands hooked on their good quality tools and they proved that they could produce something that was decent quality, not necessarily American quality, it was good enough for these tool companies to send everything overseas and discontinue US manufacturing here. The problem is, once we started losing our US manufacturers and our inability to manufacture things here in the States, one of two things happened. Either China started reducing the quality of the tools until they paid more for better quality tools, or they started enhancing the price they were going to manufacture those tools at, and these tool companies decided not to pay for it. And that's when you would see differences in the tools themselves. Whether it was the precision machine teeth being off, the loose rivets, the poorly machined cutting blades, there is some differences you can tell when you put pliers side by side with each other that's been produced over the last 2 decades. Some are going to have fatter rivets, some are smaller. Certain pliers will be longer, some shorter, some thicker, some thinner. The precision machine cutting knives and the symmetry around how they're made, they'll either be dead on accurate or they'll be offset. Now, for the first time in a very long time, Kobalt decided to switch manufacturing from China over to Vietnam. There's a lot of tool brands getting their stuff manufactured in Vietnam right now. Now, all the tools that you're looking at here has performed fine over the years for a variety of do-it-yourself tasks. So anybody who is a professional tradesman out here in the field doing a variety of service repairs, these pliers are going to do what you need them to do. The teeth are not going to hold up as long as better quality tools will, but that's where the lifetime warranty comes into play. If you can get a good warranty without a lot of hassle in store, that's also going to add to the price that you're paying for a tool. That's what people don't really consider whenever you're investing in a tool. Some of these things can be made in the exact same factory, but you can buy Milwaukee at numerous locations. You can only buy Kobalt at Lowe's. When you can only buy at one location, chances are the prices are going to be a little bit lower because they're trying to get you to come into that store to do your shopping. Milwaukee might cost you a little bit more because you can get it at a variety of different locations. They also have to pay for the shelf space in those stores and who they're competing with. You're paying for the access to the tool, the lifetime warranty that comes with it, and all the other bells and whistles, as well as the name brand reputation itself. As far as the Kobalt long nose pliers, I do think that the newer Vietnam versions are much better than the older versions. The quality has definitely enhanced. Vietnam manufacturer does need to make sure the rivets aren't loose on these because they do have an issue with that. And I've tested the wire cutters on all these pliers. All of them but 3 make nice flush cuts. The rest of them, including the newer version, does not cut all the way through the installation when it should. Kobalt also had these pliers on sale for Christmas, and I picked me a set up just to try out the different grips. Once again, it is a much better quality tool. So in my opinion, I think Kobalt made the right choice going with Vietnam for their new manufacturing because it's restoring quality that's long been lost. So give us your feedback down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Now check out some of the other tool talk videos I got going on. Pop that clutch, subscribe, and follow along on these social media platforms.